Hello everybody. I am getting ready to make a really quick dinner for us, and so I thought I would come on and do a video while I'm making supper. I am making our salsa chicken, which is going to go in our quick cooker, which is our countertop pressure cooker, and at the same time, in the same appliance in our quick cooker, I'm also going to make a cilantro and lime rice. So I'm gonna become famous for the girl that's never actually in her videos. Y'all are gonna see what I'm doing and not see my face, but you don't really need to see me, do you? So I am going to set up the phone and the camera so hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing, and I'll be chatting with you. I have made this video public, so by all means share with your friends if you like this recipe. I'm going to share the recipe after I'm done in the comments. And no, David, no donuts. We're making dinner, not dessert. And you just said you were eating carb free, so part of this would actually be really good for your diet. The salsa chicken would be great. The rice, not so much, obviously carbs. But you could do the lettuce wraps with it versus having a tortilla or having the rice. This dish works really great with butter lettuce, which is a little bit thicker, for lack of a better term, lettuce leaf that works great for wraps if you are gluten intolerant or if you are doing keto or low carb. Hey Dawn! Hey Michelle, how are you guys? So anyway, like I said, I'm going to set up the camera. You're not going to see my face anymore. You're just going to see what I'm doing and hear my voice. But I'll try and look over and see if you guys are asking questions. If not, I'll answer them when I'm done. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Hopefully you guys can see. Alright, so on my flexible cutting mat over here, I have 2 chicken breasts, and I am actually going to butterfly those with our closing cut. And all I'm doing is, and let me move this, hopefully you guys can see. There we go. I think you can see now. So I'm just going to sit this giant chicken breast inside the closing cut. I've showed you this before. Take my coated chef's knife and butterfly it. This recipe, you don't really have to do that, but since these are so thick, I don't want it to get through the pressure cooking process and then have the chicken not be all the way done or not be ready to shred up with our salad choppers at the end. So, hey Angie! So I'm just going to put these straight into the quick cooker. And you guys also, I know, have heard me talk about our quick cooker before. It's our countertop pressure cooker. I use it all the time. It never leaves my counter because I use it not only to make quick dinners for us, but I also make our dogs dog food. They have a raw and natural diet. So I make their rice in here. Now my older basset hound, she can no longer really tolerate the raw meat so much, so I cook her chicken in the quick cooker as well, so it falls apart for her. So that's another great use for the quick cooker if you are into your animals having an all-natural diet. So I've just put my chicken breast in there. I have our I'm actually using our Carnitas slow cooker seasoning. This recipe calls for our Southwest seasoning, but I let myself run out. So I'm improvising, which is always a great thing to do. So it's just going to be 2 tablespoons of that. Put in with your chicken breast. Just put that straight in. Then you make yourself a mental note to go reorder your Southwest seasoning because I hate being out of it. I'm going to rinse this knife really quick, guys. Hang on. So the next thing that we're going to add into the quick cooker is some onion. And we always use Vidalias. We are not a real strong onion family. We like sweet onions. So we always get the Vidalias, and it works great for this recipe. So I am just going to, first of all, again, just with my coated chef's knife, I'm going to give them a quick rough chop, and then I'm going to pop them into the manual food processor. You will see when I post this video, or when I post the recipe for the salsa chicken, it calls for a jalapeno to be put in. My mother-in-law does not like hot food. Spicy is okay, but not hot. So I leave out the jalapeno. So for us tonight, I'm just going to pop the onion in the manual food processor, give it a few pumps here, and then you will see it is ready to go. Can you guys see that? It's kind of bright. But it's just a really quick way to get those onions chopped up and ready to go in. Again, I use my manual food processor a lot because, and I'm going to use it again for this same dinner tonight because I'm going to make a guacamole to go with this, which this is perfect for. You just, pop your avocado in there, throw a few little cherry tomatoes in there, and you've got a really quick guacamole. So I'm going to put the onion in there, and then I have got a cup of salsa ready to go in here with it. And the only recommendation I have for you on the salsa, use whatever flavor, whatever heat intensity that you like, but pick a thicker salsa, because if you pick one of the really watery ones, it's going to make a lot more liquid in the dish when it's cooking in the pressure cooker. So get one, and you can see this is, big Walmart brand, great value, thick and chunky salsa. That's all I got. So just that thicker salsa works best for this dish. And you're going to pour that right on. Let me grab Forky, my new favorite spatula from our Toy Story 4 collection. I am loving this little guy. He is so cute and works really well for everything. Alright, so I've got the salsa in there. And that's it for the salsa chicken, guys. That's ready to go. So with this tonight, though, I wanted to make a rice dish to go with it. We decided that we weren't going to just have it in a tortilla as a wrap. So I am making cilantro lime rice. And I'm going to make it all at the same time in the quick cooker. I've got our accessory set that goes with the quick cooker, which is this stand that's going to go right inside. It's going to fit over the chicken. And maybe I can show you guys that. Hang on, let's see. So can you see that I've just put it right in there on top of that? So I've got that, and then I've already got my rice ready to go, which is just a cup of rice. And I'm trying to make sure my phone is not going to fall over now for some reason. It's wanting to fall. Alright, I think I got it. I've just got a cup of rice, and then I've got a cup and a half of chicken broth with it. And then I put a little bit of lime juice in there with this as well. And hey Brenda, how are you, girl? Hey Angie. I told y'all I was going to have a hard time looking at y'all joining me, but I'm glad you're here. So chicken broth and lime juice is already in here. When it's done cooking, I'm going to add a little bit more lime juice and the cilantro at the end, because I personally don't like to put the cilantro in while it's cooking. It turns a little dark, and so it's just fresher and tastes better to me if you put it in at the end. So I've got this in our ceramic pot, which is one of the accessories that goes with our quick cooker, and it has this stretch fit lid that goes with it. And then I'm going to put it inside its little cradle. And pop it in on the stand. And it's all going to go in there together. That's going to go over the top. And I am ready to start dinner. So I'm just going to put the lid on the quick cooker. Don't know if you guys can hear that. It talks to you when you're putting the lid on and you have it on right. And then when you've got it locked, it talks to you again. So I've got the lid locked. I've got the steam release valve in place. And now all I'm going to do is go to our poultry setting, which is right here. It's set for 15 minutes. I'm going to hit start. And dinner's going. So that's going to come up to pressure. It's going to cook for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to manually release the steam. We don't have to wait for it to naturally release. And dinner's ready. I'm going to take the rice out, add a little more lime juice, add that cilantro, chop up the chicken with the salad choppers, and dinner's ready. So that was pretty quick, huh? How long have I been on here? Not very long. So dinner's going, and I can go do other things. I don't have to stand over this and worry about anything boiling over, like you always have to worry about with rice. It's all done. And we're going to have dinner here in a little bit. So again, if you like the video, if you like the sound of the recipe, please share this. It'll save it to your timeline. Some of your friends may enjoy seeing this recipe and learning about some of our kitchen gadgets and appliances. And then I am going to post the recipe in the comments for you guys, okay? And I will show you my face one more time to thank you for joining me. Thanks for coming while I was cooking dinner for us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, look for the recipe in the comments, okay? And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Oh, and I will post a picture of dinner before we eat it. I'll try and remember this time so you guys can see what we made. Thanks. Bye.